Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and Sign Language and Interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. defining culture of professional excellence.
Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Are you passionate about media, communication, or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text, or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899. To every person living with disability in Subukia, this is your moment. A day created just for you. A day of healing, dignity, and love. The Better You Foundation warmly invites you to a free medical camp for people with disabilities happening on Friday, 4th July 2025 at Wesenge's Ward from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and receive the care you deserve. Professionally delivered, absolutely free. Available services include blood pressure and diabetes screening, prostate, cervical and breast cancer screening, dental care, nutrition and wellness advice. Consultations and treatment are on site. No registration, no fees. Just show up and let us serve you with compassion. Be inspired by our special guests, Bishop Ben Nganga and Reverend Patriciah Benson, as they speak hope and life into your heart. For more information or to support this mission, send your contribution to 0704 375565. Every gift helps us touch more lives. Remember, it's Clinic Day for people living with disabilities. Tell a friend, bring your neighbor. Let's stand together as a community that cares. The Better You Foundation, unveiling a better you.
Naam, hujambo mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu katika kipindi chetu. Leo hiyo ikiwa ni siku ya Jumatano. Tarehe ni tarehe 25 mwezi wa 6 mwaka wa 2026. Natumai kwamba siku umekuamkia vyema zaidi popote pale ulipo, na niweze kukushukuru kwa kuweza kuchagua kuweza kuungana nasi katika kipindi chetu. Hii leo basi tutakuwa tunajaribu kufuatilia matukio na pia tuweze kujua haswa hali iko vipi katika kaunti ya Nakuru na pia vile vile katika taifa lote kwa ujumla, kwa sababu hii leo kuna maandamano ambayo yatakuwa yanafanyika kuweza kuwakumbuka vijana ambao waliweza kupoteza maisha mwaka jana. Siku kama ya leo tumeweza kuidhinisha mwaka mmoja, na bila shaka siko peke yangu katika studio hizi. Niko na mwenzangu Joseph Joan. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm very, very, very fine. Blessed and highly favored.
Highly favored.
Flavored for greatness.
Flavored or favored?
favored and favored for greatness.
For greatness.
Nimekuwa mchuzi wa kama kitu kama hiyo leo. How are you?
Yeah, niko salama pia. Yeah, ninashukuru sana Mwenyezi Mungu kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba tunaiona siku nyingine. Labda tunapoanza kipindi rasmi tutakuwa na nafasi ya kuweza kuangazia habari kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo. Na pia kuwakumbusha watazamaji kwamba katika awamu yetu ya pili tutakuwa na wageni wetu.
Yes, tutakuwa na Muna Mwinyi.
Yeah, Muna Mwinyi huiza
ambaye ni
human rights defender, yeah.
And the Nakuru Network Human Rights of Defenders. Kitu kama hiyo.
Yeah.
Ambao ni marafiki.
Yeah.
And they have something to say. Also tuko na nani?
Tuko na Stephen Kihara.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we also have Stephen Kihara.
Yes.
Tutakuwa naye katika awamu yetu ya pili pia.
Yes.
Labda tu kuwaeleza watazamaji kwa sababu hii leo tunaona katika kaunti ya Nakuru tunaona kidogo idadi ya watu sio kama kawaida, ni kumaanisha watu wameingia uoga, wameingiza baridi kwa namna moja ama nyingine.
Nitasema ni uoga, nitasema ni they are just being a little bit cautious.
Yeah.
Because of the past, looking back.
Yeah, looking back, yeah.
Ukiangalia tarehe kama ya leo ndio maandamano yalianza, ilikuwa ya last year.
Yeah.
And it escalated to so many things.
Yeah.
So people, wacha tu niseme ni PTSD, the post traumatic disorder, ile yenye ukikumbuka unaona
let me just stay home.
Let me stay home.
Yeah.
But tumeamua sisi ni kama kawaida.
Yeah.
Tuko hapa, tuko ready.
Tuambie watazamaji ama tuwajuze ni kipi kinaendelea pale mtaani.
Oh yes.
Yeah, my name is Nyongesa Derrick and this is Mamlaka Breakfast. Kumbuka tutakuwa pia tukiendelea na kipindi pia tutakuwa kupatia nafasi kwa sababu kuna wale ambao pia wangependa kuweza kusikiza neno la himizo. Na bila shaka tunapozungumza hii leo, kando na kuwa kuna wale ambao wako na wasiwasi wamesalia nyumbani, kuna wale ambao pia wameweza kujitokeza na wanaendelea na shughuli zao za kila siku angalau kuweza kujipatia riziki. Na ndio maana tunasema kwamba siku zote hii leo basi pia tuweze kuichukulia kama siku ama siku ya kawaida, kwa sababu hakuna tofauti na siku nyingine. Ni vile tu maandamano ambayo yanapangwa tunasema kwamba yawe ya amani na kuhakikisha kwamba tunapowakumbuka wale ambao pia waliweza kupoteza maisha, tuhakikisha kwamba tunawajali pia na wenzetu pia. Na hili ni shinikizo kwa maafisa wa usalama, kwa sababu pia tunatarajia na wao pia waweze kujitokeza ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba wanapeana usalama. And do you feel like labda kutakuwepo na tofauti na yale ambayo tumekuwa tukishuhudia pia?
Tofauti itakuwa, that is for real, and that is something yenye itakuwa. Because number one, people have experience.
You have experience.
Now Gen Z last year they were out there, let me say trying. And they saw they have sat down for a whole year, they have recollected and they have reorganized and sahizi wanajua vitu ambazo wakifanya it happen. So I think there is a little bit more of planning. And maafisa wa polisi ama the law enforcement officers they should beware, because right now everybody is planned, them included, but also the protesters. I really hope that the Gen Z and the leadership and everybody in this they may articulate or uphold the rule of law, especially the Constitution of Kenya. Especially Article 37 of the Constitution. I was reading it and it caught my eyes. Because there's something on it. It says in Article 37, it's the freedom of assembly, demonstration, picketing, and petition. This is what it says. And I like to read 3 points. 3 points. I've read it. Every person has the right to peacefully and unarmed to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions to public authorities. So, number one, every person, it's not set for specific kind of people. Specific people. As long as you are a person, you have the right to. I hope this the police and the law enforcers understand that. That it's a right for every person. Number two, they have the right to peacefully and unarmed. So the Gen Zs, the protesters, the picketers, ama watu wenye wanakuja remember the foreign comrades, they understand that they have to be peaceful and be unarmed. If you are armed, you've contravened this law. So the law enforcers will take action. They also have a right to assemble and to demonstrate and to picket. Those are the 3 rights that are there. They don't have a right to destroy properties. They don't have the right to ban things. They can assemble, they can demonstrate, and they can picket. And they also have a right to present a petition to public authorities. So I hope the spirit of the Constitution goes to all of them as we remember the fallen comrades, the 60 of them, and everybody acts responsibly. Exactly.
Ni swala ambalo pia naona kwa yale ambayo katiba inazungumza ni kweli na ni haki wapo tutakuwa tunayafuatilia. Lakini pia najaribu kujiuliza, when you talk about honoring and we also have on the other side we are talking about demonstration, what should come first? Because me I thought maybe kama ni kuwakumbuka tu basi tukue na ibada.
Like the notice I've seen of in Nakuru, it literally states they are honoring and they are going to assemble, they are going to demonstrate. That is walk from one point to another point. And then when they reach point B, they are going to have a mass and
a candle lighting.
So if that is what is going to happen, that's absolute honor. That will be a very good honor. But kitu ingine yoyote iki happen in between there, now we are dishonoring the fallen heroes, and we may not achieve whatsoever they wanted,
or our intended purpose.
They died.
Very true. Mtazamaji, hivi sasa basi ningependa tuweze kuangazia our first advertisement, kwa sababu naona kwa vile niko na director, huyu ndio kiongozi wetu na bila shaka ndio maana unaona tunazungumza, na pia vile vile tofauti na vile mimi hukuwa na mwenzangu hapa, one step mistake kidogo anaweza sema kwamba show inaishia pale.
Lakini just know you have your job security as long as you do your advertisements very well. And tukifanya kila kitu poa, kukuvuta hii si serikali ya mtaro, hii si organization ya mtaro.
Very true.
All in all, we try our best.
And he's not just my boss, pia yeye ni mwanahabari, journalist, na pia vile vile anatambuliwa na Media Council of Kenya. Na mtazamaji, pia tunapojiandaa kukuletea habari kwenye gazeti zetu za kidijitali, yeye ndiye anahakikisha kwamba gazeti ambazo zinatufikia ni zile ambazo zinatambulika ama zinajulikana, sio gazeti ambazo tunaweza sema kwamba tumezitoa pale mashimoni tu. Na hivi sasa basi mtazamaji, pia ningependa tuweze kuangazia first advertisement, that is East Africa Cosmetics. Tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunaelekea moja kwa moja hadi kwenye gazeti zetu za kidijitali.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Hiyo imekuwa ni kanda ya East Africa Cosmetics. Wanapatikana katika kaunti ya Nakuru, katikati ya jiji kuu la Nakuru, on your way to Tidy's Hotel, ukitumia barabara ya Gusii adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue. Wanapatikana pale Jala Plaza ground floor, na pia duka lingine linapatikana pale Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza next to Carnation Hotel. Unaweza kufika hapo iwapo wewe ni mfanya biashara, unajihusisha katika biashara ya kuuza bidhaa za mapambo, or you own a salon or a barber shop, na unajiuliza ni wapi utakuwa unapokea bidhaa hizi. East Africa Cosmetics inakupatia nafasi hiyo bora zaidi ya kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba unajiendeleza katika biashara yako. Na pia kwa wale ambao pia ungependa kubadilisha muonekano wao, huduma hizo unaweza kuzipokea pale. Manicure, pedicure and all other beauty services unaweza kuzipokea pale East Africa Cosmetics. That's all about East Africa Cosmetics, your number one solution to all your beauty products. Now, let's go directly to our digital newspapers. I have the Business Daily on the other hand. Naona umeweza kutayarisha gazeti la Taifa Leo. Lakini kabla hatujaangazia habari kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo, labda tuwaguzie tu habari za kibiashara, kwa sababu pia kuna wale ambao pia hii leo wanaendelea na biashara yao. Biashara ni biashara. Biashara ni biashara. Lazima tuendelee na
angalia kidogo kwa Business Daily.
Yeah. Yes. Now, on the front page of the Business Daily, you have the story on page number 9, and we are being told that counties should provide financial assistance to smaller businesses, innovators, to enable a certification for national state agencies. This is another good report for the national government to make sure that they provide financial assistance to smaller businesses. Yeah,
they should, and this proposal should be followed up.
Yeah, should be followed up.
As a small business owner, nasisemi Mamlaka TV, I'm a business owner.
Yeah, you're a business owner.
I really feel that the support and financial assistance from the national state agencies should be good, because I think a third of every tender should be given to people who are starting up, so that we can grow, especially the young people. The young people, the age ambayo unaona wako kwa street, they're the small business owners of today. And if we can like put resources to that area, I think kuna vitu zingine tutaona Katelini akigoma akikataa kwenda kazi.
And you know, when we talk about now the government or other government institutions or other national state agencies, remember the other time we were talking about the Hustler Fund, and I was still having the same conversation. Like, the intention was to make sure that the young people start their own businesses with the little amount they get from the government.
Oh, yes.
But do you feel like the purpose they had iliweza kufikia wananchi, ama kidogo kwa upande mwingine kidogo hawakuridhika?
I think they had a great idea. They had a great vision, but when it came to implementation now, they flopped big time. Walianguka vibaya, walitupa, walienda nje. Cause hakuna vile utaniambia you want me to start a business, afu unanipatia 500.
100 shillings.
Ama 100 shillings as a loan. Boss, nitakula ama nitaenda kufungua biashara?
That is the question.
And hata tukisema the smallest business ambayo we can start in Kenya right now. 500 hatakuna pale. Actually you need if hata biashara ya kuuza matunda kwa street. Number one, if kama wataondoa licenses ambazo mtu anahitaji, then hata kuanza yenyewe you need not less than 5,000.
Very soon.
Hizo vitu, ununue apron, ununue matunda zenyewe. And then ununue viatu mzuri za kutembea hii town. So unapata the 500 ama the 1,500 yenye unapewa kama loan. Boss, hiyo ni kuflop. Hiyo ni ya kukula jioni, tunakula nyama pale hivi tunaenda tukienda.
And on the other hand, remember also the government, rather officials from the government, they were telling us we have to encourage ourselves to have that culture of saving. With the 500 shillings, can you save?
Boss, saving, though I'm an advocate of saving first, then you spend. But you really need to know what you have so that you can save then spend. Because hakuna vile ndakuwa niko na 100 bob. And nikienda pale hivi kwa kibandaski and I have to spend 100 shillings.
100 shillings,
Nikipigaga hesabu kesho bado I need to go out. Halafu niambie ni save. Boss, nitasave halafu asubuhi nitaitoa niseme nimetoa saving.
Umetoa saving,
Tafuta kitu kingine. So
ama hiyo saving ilikuwa hiyo siku tu, ndio maana uliweza kuitumia siku ifuatayo. The story is on page number 9, and we are being told that counties should provide financial assistance to smaller business innovators, to enable certification by national state agencies. Ni wito kwa serikali za county, kwa sababu pia serikali kuu inahakikisha kwamba wanaweza kuwasaidia wale ambao ni wafanya biashara wadogo wadogo. We have another story on page number 4, and we are being told that National Oil gets 3.3 billion shillings to clear KCB farm data. And this is another good report kwa kuhakikisha kwamba hata kuna kampuni ambazo zinaweza kulipa madeni. And I believe it's not only National Oil company. Pia nafikiri kuna kampuni nyingine ambazo ziko na madeni na zinahakikisha ama zina malengo pia kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba yanaweza kulipa hayo madeni.
I'll say that sometimes priorities in this government, and that is why everything is coming to be hectic. Priorities are like off. Mnatuambia mnataka kusupport watu wadogo, mnataka kusupport mama mboga, mtu wa boda boda, lakini unalipia deni another institution is supposed to be making money.
And when you talk about National Oil, this is a government institution, right?
It's a government institution. It's supposed to be making profit.
Sasa ni serikali yenyewe imejilipia deni.
And acha tuseme ni serikali ilikunywa hiyo mafuta hapo kwa National Oil, and wakalipa hiyo deni sababu walikuwa na deni hapo hivyo. So it's Kikuyu tunasemaga ni kohorani ya pesa ndivyo upate pesa. So you wonder why are we doing this? Let us like diversify whatever we are doing. Let us diversify. Let us support where support, give support where support is worth.
It's worth, very true.
Yes.
Another story on page number 14, we have a NBK to pay 711 million shillings for illegal sale of customers' plots.
That's National Bank of Kenya.
This is the National Bank of Kenya to pay 711 million shillings for illegal sale of customers' plots.
Wali auction vitu za wenyewe.
Was this by mistake or it was intentional? Ama huwezi kuniambia benki kuu ya Kenya ama benki yoyote inaweza kuuza kipande cha ardhi ambacho kidogo sio chao, ama the auctioned and wanapata kwamba they made a mistake.
They did a very wrong calculation. I'd like to read more on this story and give more opinion, but I think our institutions, especially state institutions, a big institution, they really have to do their due diligence, business or taking action. Either that goes slow, but be sure. Kitu yenye nikirudi hamtakuja kuniosha nyuma ati nirudishe nyuma. So I think there is a failure in the institution, and everybody has to.
And do you feel like such mistakes when they happen, do we blame the bank or we blame the government again?
This is not about the government.
It's not about the government.
It's about the institutional leadership, the institutional protocols, and if something in the institution is wrong in the leadership and in the process of doing business.
We also have another interesting story on the same page, that is on the page on page number 14, and we are being told that Treasury eyes 50 billion shillings from first bond sale. This is not the first time we are hearing about bonds again.
Bonds actually. People should do a research and a very deep research, on buying bonds. Because this is a business that is really worth doing.
And it's giving back.
Munasemaga forex. Bonds, kubai bonds as a government, you really make something.
You make something.
At the end of the day, you'll have something in your bank account.
And on the other hand, when we talk about bonds, I remember there was a time we were talking about Euro bonds. And we heard claims that some state officials walikuwa wanatoka na pesa kwenye magunia. So to the other hand, pia
treasury bonds, hata kuna watu they are making millions, they are millionaires out here na wafanye kazi wao tu ni treasury bonds. You invest in the government, you expect, and the good thing is investing in the government. Ama in the state, ama in the treasury, you are sure hazipotei. Zinaweza lose value ama nini, but it will always reflect with the Kenyan shilling value. So ukinunua bond like for example of 100,000, and I'm not a financial advisor, you are sure hata Kenya shilling ikienda chini in value, your bonds will still be worth enough to buy whatsoever you can buy with 100,000.
I think I will encourage Catalina tuweze kuwa katika mazungumzo tuone kama tunaweza kuafikiana.
Sasa nunueni bonds, invest in this government.
Shida ya Catalina ni moja. Anaweza sema kidogo nasema nimepata matumizi mengine pale tutashughulikia baadaye.
Ama atasema kuna maandamano. Hayuko sure na kesho.
Hayuko sure na kesho. Okay, fine. That story is on page number 14. We have another story on page number 9. This is now about finance. Ruto spending cut pledge fails on 179 billion shillings extra budget. Nitarejelea tena. The story is on page number 9 and we are being told that Ruto spending cut pledge fails on 176 billion shillings extra budget. Ni kama kuna nyongeza pale katika bajeti, wanathaminia kwamba waweze kujiongezea ama kuongeza pale shilingi bilioni 176. Na pia katika matumizi yake pia. They are pledging to cut spending. Yeah. But bado on their budget inaleta extra. Yeah. So kusema utanunua. Hiyo ni swali ambalo najaribu kujiuliza pia. Unapanga aje kupunguza matumizi, lakini kwa yale matumizi unatumia unapata kwamba imeweza kuongezwa pesa. My single comment on this. Ask yourself why the Gen Zs are on the street. Ama 1 year ago why they were on the street. And the names that are there. And that question I think our guests watakuwa natuelezea. Because when you talk about the reasons why the young men are on the street, maybe on one way or rather in one way or the other, this could be the reason. Just the other day we had about it is exactly this. You pledge on cutting on spending. But when you come to the reality, you have extra on the budget. Extra on the budget, So hakuna vile ndakwambia ati ama nitambia mke wangu ninatoka asubuhi sita spend 1,000. Nita spend less. And then by jioni nikirudi aniulize umespend pesa ngapi, nimwambie nimespend 1176. Alafu unamkumbusha kwamba tunapunguza matumizi. Mimi mwenyewe nina insure kwa nyumba, hatakula nyama and everything, but nikitoka nje ninaenda nafanya hizo vitu zote zenye that is this quite tusikasirike sana. That story is on page number 9 and now this is our headline. We have the story on page number 9 and we are being told that owners or rather top owners lose 14 billion shillings in trans-century EA cable, East African cables. Na tunaeleza kwamba losses loom after suspension of 2 firms from NSE. Then also have the company's defaulted owner 4.7 billion shillings equity loans. Kidogo swala hili when you talk about East Africa cables, kidogo mi hata I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is something that is small at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, there are so many companies, so many institutions that are making losses. Making losses, And be sure very soon tutaanza kulist. Unaona vile picha leo zote kwa gazeti ni picha ya watu. We'll start listing companies that are making losses and they cannot stand. While tunasema tunaamsha zingine, boss, losses are being made in this country. Are overwhelmingly big, and not only that, companies are moving outside and making their move to other countries that are favorable economically. So expect more. Now this story is an international story because we are talking about our neighborhood, we are talking about our neighbors, like we have Uganda, we have Tanzania, we also have Ethiopia and Somalia. Now when you talk about East Africa countries, on the other hand, we just heard our president telling us we as the nation, Kenya, tumekuwa kiuchumi. But when you hear the stories about companies making losses, we really mean, or rather the president is he meaning what he's saying, or kuna mambo ambayo hatuelewi when you talk about economic growth? Boss, in life you will have to understand is what is on the paper, na kuna reality kwa ground. Reality kwa ground, Reality kwa ground can say this. And on paper, something different. I was listening to someone speaking about how companies, you hear a company is out and has made profits. Had made profits. But at the end of the day, somebody else is saying they are bankrupt. You close this company, you get the bankruptcy and your loans and everything. There is, the finance people can tell you, there's ways that you can pull strings.
wanasema umemake profit, unapata loan kubwa, unaenda bankrupt and everything. So I don't advise on doing that. And as I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I only do good research and I read a lot. So you're going to
you know, I just like the way you are telling us that you are not a financial advisor, but you are encouraging us to start businesses that are, or rather you know of businesses that when you start, you are more likely to make profits.
Yes. Yes. I know of where we can make a little bit cash. Yes.
Very true. That's all about the Business Daily. For more information, or rather for more stories about a business, unaweza kujipatia nakala ya gazeti la Business Daily na ukaweza kusoma na kujua hasa ni yapi ambayo yanaendelea pale. Labda unaweza kutuelekeza kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo ama The People Daily?
Katika Taifa Leo ndio inanifurahisha. Headline, itakuwaje, written very big. Itakuwaje.
You know, when you talk about itakuwaje, I remember, rather it reminds me of the Secretary General wa chama cha wafanyakazi humu nchini. You know the man? Francis Atwoli.
Yes, Atwoli. Our guy. Itakuwaje. Vijana wanarika wa Gen Z waandaa maandamano ya kitaifa kuwakumbuka wenzao. So itakuwaje. Na tunaona picha ambayo imewekwa tu mzuri hapa, ni picha ya viongozi wa makanisa. I think specifically the Catholic leaders ni wa Nairobi. Mabarozi wa nchi 12 za kigeni, wanaharakati na viongozi wa siasa wameitaka serikali kuzingatia haki inayolindwa katiba ya kuandamana. Exactly what I started by saying. We need to understand our roles in the Constitution, especially when it comes to Article 37
of the Constitution.
So it's a call for everybody to uphold Article 37 in their own capacity as demonstrators and as the law enforcers and also hata wanaharakati, human rights defenders, to put everybody in check. Another interesting story.
Labda kidogo tu hapo tu tukisalia pale. Hata pia mimi najiuliza itakuwaje.
Itakuwaje?
Hata pia mimi ninajiuliza asubuhi hii leo itakuwaje.
Utamu wa maisha ni ati ina very few. Tutatoka tuanze kuangalia vile kunakaa Nairobi, vile kunakaa Nakuru. Tutakuwa tunapiga live kutoka huko. So that question will be answered. That by the end of the day, I really hope the number 60 will not have increased. I really hope we will not be doing a count of this one. It's a remembrance. Let's remember the 60 and maintain 60.
Ndio tujiulize itakuwaje. Hapo jana tukiwa na mdadisi wa masuala ya kisiasa Bwana Kimani wa Kimani akanieleza kwamba kuna viongozi ambao wanatoa matamshi ambayo kidogo ni ya kuchochea usalama. Na unapata kwamba kwa viongozi wakijitokeza wanazungumza swala hili, na kwa upande mwingine vijana nao wanasema kwamba tutakuwa tunaandaa maandamano ya amani. Tunajiuliza, hawa vijana ambao wanajitokeza barabarani wakiwa na rungu, wakiwa na silaha, je, ni hawa vijana ambao wamesema kwamba watakuwa wanajitokeza na kuandamana kwa njia ya amani?
I really hope and expect it will be peaceful. It will be as per Article 37, unarmed and violent.
And kutakuwepo na visa vya ukatili.
But at the end of the day, we have seen pictures roaming because that is our work, watching and studying and seeing of people wakilipwa ndivyo waende kufuruga, watu wanapatiwa marungu waende wakisema ati nini, wanaanza kuleta vita. I really hope that it will not be like that. Tumeona kiongozi walio wengi katika bunge, anaitwa Kimani Ichung'wah akikejeli vijana akiwaambia hata mlipoandamana bado tulipitisha tu pole. Hamkujua. That is like telling you on your face. So you find that they are just agitating. I have seen this lady mwenye aliambiagwa we mourn and we move on.
And we move on. And we sympathize with you and we move on.
Patriciah. Akiambia vijana wana expect nini wakitokea kwa barabara na polisi watokelezea. That is like telling them expect to be beaten up, expect to be killed. That is why I'm saying it's my prayer and hope. And to the law enforcers,
yeah,
tafadhali, let's maintain the number at 60.
Yeah, ni kweli.
Let's maintain that number.
Yeah.
Vijana ambao wanatokelezea, hatutawaambia msitokelezea.
Msitokelezea.
It's your right.
Yeah.
It's your right in Kenya.
Na unajua tena swala la kuambia vijana wasitokelezee, hiyo ni kwa namna nyingine ni kama kuwaeleza tokelezee ama tokee.
Yes.
Sasa ni vyema tu tuweze kutulia.
Mimi naambia tokelezee.
Yeah.
It's your right.
Yeah.
But remember, let's maintain the number at
60. Yeah.
That is my only comment.
Okay, ni sawa, na pia tutaangalia masuala haya kwa undani zaidi with our guests tuweze kujua haswa je ni yapi ambayo tutakuwa tunarajia pale. Na pia tutarajie kwamba tunapoendelea na kipindi pia tutakuwa na nafasi ya kuangazia tujue je katika taifa hali iko vipi.
Yes.
Tutakuwa na nafasi ya kuweza kuangazia pia.
Yeah. We shall be checking.
Yeah.
Another story ambayo inanifurahisha, na hii ni story ambayo ni ya furaha. Kule nchi ya Uganda.
Yeah.
Museveni anawania tena kiti urais tena.
Kwani hao hawana katiba kama yetu kuwania urais kwa miaka?
Actually they are going to do a very 10.
Humu nchini si una
in Kenya at least there is that capping of 2 consecutive terms, of which I'm always in argument with people telling them that was a wrong wording, but tutoke hapo. Museveni anawania hii ni mwaka wake wa 40 something. Anaenda kutawala another 5 years. And I think taifa leo waliogopa cause mimi ningekuwa one of the editors huko, headline yangu ingekuwa Museveni anashinda tena urais.
Anashinda tena urais.
Cause it's assured. Ni Uganda hakuna guy.
Unajua itakuwa vigumu zaidi kwa watoto ambao wanakuwa kwa sasa. Kizazi cha sasa tunawaeleza kwamba ni Gen Alpha. Itakuwa vigumu kueleza kwamba humu nchini tuna katiba ambayo inaruhusu kiongozi ahudumu kwa muda fulani. Kwa mfano mimi binafsi wakati ambapo nilikuwa nakuwa na bado ninakuwa na natarajia kuishi miaka mingi sana humu nchini, mimi si mdogo. Mimi nilikuwa nafikiri kwamba katiba ambayo tunatumia humu nchini inatumika kwa mataifa yote. Only to realize that every country has its own constitution.
Actually, it's not about constitution. Every country has their own way of leadership and ruling. Kuna monarchies ambayo ni kama ya United Kingdom, but unapata king akikufa ama queen akikufa, the son takes over. Of which it's a very nice way. And I wish if Kenyans would listen to people like not me, we would go to that way. Tuachie tu leadership to one person na familia yake, watuongoze vile watataka and waendelee. Kuna ambayo ni kama yetu, ambayo ni elective, ama ni democratic. Kuna ile ambayo kuna style kama za US, whereby voting ina happen in levels. President havotiwi na a normal person. Okay. President anavotiwa by a normal person. I like using my words well. But si Wanjiko na Kenothi ambao wako kwa barabara. So I think we have to understand types of leadership. But Uganda we actually, me mwenyewe I don't know where to classify it. And tutajua one day one time. Siku moja tutajua where we will classify.
Siku yaja, na pia unapata kwamba
think of it, somebody was born 40 years ago. Saizi yako 40 years. Hajaijua president mwingine. That is not a good type of leadership. Like our bishop tells us. Itafika bahali yeye aondoke, pass over the baton to somebody else ambaye amemkuza. That is the best way.
Na amesema hapo tukisisitiza pala, hata si kuondoka tu, anasema atakuwa anamwachia kijana ambaye yuko na nguvu. Yule ambaye akichukua anajua pia mahala ambapo amefikisha, pia naye atasukuma na aleta mabadiliko tofauti.
Exactly. That's the best way of leadership. And I like our constitution. Put a time limit of 2 terms and not 10 years. 2 terms. Ambayo at least we will be having somebody who was there when somebody is there. For example, Ruto is leading right now, but we have Uhuru who was there. Meaning if Ruto needs advice, he will comfortably go to Uhuru,
to the former president here.
Hapa na hapa tunaendaga. There was a time we had 2 former presidents living when there's a president. And it would be very good if they were talking. An example, the Pope. There was a living Pope and the former Pope. and so many times the leading pope alikuwa anaenda kwa the former
anatafuta mawaidha pale,
masses together. That's the best type of leadership, whereby you pass on the baton and you look how they are going before you move on. So I think Uganda, they really need to have a sit down and do something.
Do something, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
but at the end of the day, tunajua Museveni ameshinda hayo hii nini elections.
Yeah. And I don't like the way they conduct their elections. Mimi personally, kwa sababu wakati ambapo wanafikia katika uchaguzi unapata kwamba mpinzani unapata kwamba anazingirwa na maafisa wa usalama. Kidogo unasikia habari za mtandaoni kwamba mtandao wa Facebook haufanyi kazi, huduma za internet hazifanyi kazi. Kidogo hadi matukio ambayo tunasema kwamba demokrasia ambayo tuko nayo kama taifa, sisi kama taifa la Kenya, nafikiri tumeweza piga hatua kubwa zaidi.
Tumepiga, tuko mbele.
Yeah.
Tuko mbele.
Yeah, thank you.
Tujitayarisha kuingia ndani ya nation.
Yeah.
Tujitayarisha kuingia ndani ya nation.
Very true.
Yes.
Na kidogo kabla hatujaingia kwenye gazeti la Nation, kwa sababu pia kuna kanda za kibiashara. And right now we are talking about Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, kwa wanafunzi ambao wangependa kuweza kujiendeleza katika masomo na kuchagua kosi ambazo zinawafaa zaidi. Unaweza kufika pale Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, ukaweza kuangazia kosi kama vile tourism, hospitality, pastry and baking, accountancy, fashion and design, cosmetology and other CPA courses. For more information, let's have a look at Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality advertisement.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and sign language and interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Hiyo imekuwa ni kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Ni taasisi ambayo inapatikana katika kaunti ya Nakuru. Hasa ukiwa katikati ya jiji kuu la Nakuru, unapatikana pale Equator House, Kenyatta Avenue, orofa ya pili na ya 4 next to Ereto Bookshop. Unaweza kufika pale ukaweza kuangazia kosi tofauti. Na jinsi nilivyokutajia pale mwanzoni, kuna kosi kama vile tourism, hospitality, pastry and baking, accountancy, fashion and design, cosmetology and other CPA courses. Na mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale, they have ICM, NITA, CASNEB, NEC and KISM. Ni mitihani ambayo ukisha hitimu basi utakuwa umejipatia nafasi bora zaidi ya kuweza kutafuta ajira katika kaunti ya Nakuru na pia vile vile mataifa za kigeni. Na pia unapata kwamba pia unaposoma pale utakuwa umejipatia nafasi ambayo pia itakuwa inahakisha ama unakufunza pia kuweza kushiriki na umma pale katika jamii. Na kuna ujumbe ambao ninaupokea pale mtandaoni na ningependa kuweza kuwaeleza from Minister Peter Njehia. Anasema kwamba tuned in. Anasema niwaeleze kuhusu Better You Foundation na mkutano ambao utakuwa unafanyika pale Subukia, na ni bila shaka nitakuwa na kueleza zaidi kwa wale ambao wanaishi katika maeneo ya Subukia ama hauishi katika maeneo ya Subukia lakini uko katika kaunti ya Nakuru na ungependa kuhakikisha kwamba kuna mtu ambao unamfahamu angependa kuweza kusaidika katika huduma za matibabu. Julai tarehe 4 mwezi wa 6 mwaka huu mkutano utakuwa unafanyika pale Subukia, maeneo ya Maseno Shopping Center, mkutano ambao utakuwa unahusisha watu ambao wanaishi na ulemavu ama wana matatizo ya kimaumbile. Watakuwa wanapatiwa huduma za matibabu bure bila ada yoyote. Kwa mengi zaidi basi ningependa tuweze kutazama kanda hiyo ya Free Medical Camp ambayo itakuwa inafanyika pale Subukia Maseno Shopping Center.
To every person living with disability in Subukia, this is your moment. A day created just for you. A day of healing, dignity, and love. The Better You Foundation warmly invites you to a free medical camp for people with disabilities happening on Friday, 4th July 2025 at Wesenge's Ward from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and receive the care you deserve. Professionally delivered, absolutely free. Available services include blood pressure and diabetes screening, prostate, cervical and breast cancer screening, dental care, nutrition and wellness advice, consultations and treatment are on site. No registration, no fees. Just show up and let us serve you with compassion. Be inspired by our special guests, Bishop Ben Nganga and Reverend Patriciah Benson, as they speak hope and life into your heart. For more information or to support this mission, send your contribution to 0704 375565. Every gift helps us touch more lives. Remember, it's Clinic Day for people living with disabilities. Tell a friend, bring your neighbor. Let's stand together as a community that cares. The Better You Foundation, unveiling a better you.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Kimekuwa kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko. Tumeweza kuona kanda zimeweza kufuatanishwa pale, kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, East Africa Cosmetics, Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, na pamoja ukaweza kuchezewa pia na kanda ya Better You Foundation, a free medical camp that will be happening on 4th July 2025, ni mwezi ujao. Na bila shaka ningependa pia kuweza nikishukuru pia wa Reverend Patriciah Benson na Bishop Benson Nganga. Pia nikushukuru pia umekuwepo one of the team ya kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba iwapo mkutano huu unaandaliwa everything goes smoothly.
Yes, about Subukia lazima tutakuja. Actually there's a statistics and I don't want to be quoted, but there's something, kuna watu wanasema kuwa the highest percentage of PWDs, people able differently, wako in Subukia in that side. Sijui ni kwa nini ama nini, and that is why we are calling on you. We understand we are going to be having so many people from in that area, and if kama uko na kitu yoyote, dry grains, unga, tuanze mpaka maziwa, twende mbosho, dengu, anything, deliver them here in town. Uzilete, and we are going to ensure that those people are going to be given. Not only are we going to check on them on the medical side of everything, but we are also going to check on their health, and their nutrition. Itakuwa pale Weseges, hapo hivyo tu kwa town. Weseges, it's a word ambayo ninapenda.
Ninacheka kwa sababu siku ya kwanza nikitaja jina hilo karibu unaniuza ni nini hizo unasema.
Ni sawa. And also wacha tu nikumbushe tu watu, mtu kama Katelini anastahili kwenda hapo hivyo kwa mlango aweze kuchukua wageni wetu. Unajua leo ni ile siku yenye hatuji expose sana.
Ni kweli
hapa hivi. Anastahili aende awachukue, awaone vile wataingia, ndivyo in the next few tuweze kuwa na
tukue na wao.
Si tuingie tu kwa gazeti.
Tuingie kwa gazeti tu kwa sababu naona pia habari zinaoana katika ukurasa huu wa kwanza kwenye gazeti la The Standard. And then on the other hand you have the Daily Nation. But on the front page of the Standard newspaper we are being told that aluta continua. Aluta continua.
Vita inaendelea.
Na tunaweza kwamba what began as a cry against punitive taxes erupted into the country's deadliest protest wave in decades, from the brutal killing of 29-year-old Rex Masai on the execution style shooting of 12-year-old Kennedy Onyango. Police turned guns on unmasked youth demanding justice, dignity and a future. Over 60 confirmed dead, hundreds injured, dozens disappeared, and still not a single officer held to account. A year later, promises remain disappeared and still, remain hollow. Grief festers and the Gen Z movement stands as a defiant indictment of a regime that met courage with bullets and silence with lies. The stories on page number 2 to number 10 respectively in the Standard newspaper.
That is
what began as a as a cry against punitive taxes erupted into our country's deadliest protest.
That is a very small summary of what happened.
What happened here last year.
And it all started it wasn't all that serious. We just wanted the finance bill to go. That is what the agencies were saying. We don't want you to approve the finance bill. We don't want you to give us these taxes. But it ended up with 60 lives cut short. simple. Very simple. 60 lives, cut short. Future, cut short. And it just started with one. Actually, Lex was the first person to be killed. Lex was the first person to be killed. And the youngest person, I think,
was 12 years old.
12 years or 9? 12 years.
Kennedy Onyango.
So I really hope, and that is why my call today, let's maintain it at 60. Let's keep the 60.
Wacha tuwakumbuke tuna idadi nambari hiyo isalie pale tu.
Whatsoever we are doing, our law enforcers, tafadhali, let's maintain it at 60. Let's be remembering the 60. Tusiongeze that number. On the Daily Nation, the headline, simple, the ones we lost. And pictures of as many as they could put them, but they have listed all of their names.
And on this, even on the front page of the Sun newspaper, we have wameweza kutaja tu wachache tu, lakini kwa idadi zaidi tutapata kwamba orodha hiyo imeweza kuchapisha katika ukurasa wa 6 kwenye gazeti
Nation wamewapa kurasa mingi. Wameenda kuanzia page 2 to page 7. It's all about them, but I more catch, nimeshikwa tu na story moja tu. The day the house was preached. In simple terms, siku ambayo hatukuwa na serikali for a few hours, wakati Gen Zs waliweza kuingia the parliament. And I really hope that people will put it into the record that there was a day that the state was owned by people. Wakati the parliament was defiled.
Najua
wakati tulikuwa na speaker mpya ambaye last for a few minutes na akasema yeye ndiye speaker. So that was a very good day.
Nilikuwa najaribu kufuatilia kanda hizo na pia vile picha hizo zimeweza kuchapishwa tena na baadhi ya vijana. Na sasa hii ndio shida ambayo tuko nayo, vijana ambao wana simu na hawajui ni habari zipi ambazo inaweza kuzichapisha pale mtandaoni. Wanazichapisha tu jinsi zilivyo. I see on the other hand wageni wetu wamekwisha fika. Na haya mazungumzo ambayo tunazungumzia itakuwa vyema pia wakitueleza mawazo yao ni yapi. Because they are human rights defenders. Watueleze matukio yatakuwa yapi. Na upande wa pili pia George ananieleza kwamba ni wakati wa kuweza kukuruhusu kuweza kuondoka. How does it feel? George anaambia boss wake
atoke. Acha niende nimfuruge kutoka huko hivyo nyuma. Let me go back to where I drive and where I shine. Nikuachie hapa hivi that I may not dim your sparkle. Unajua naweza kakaa tu hapa hivi usikie watu wametokelezea kwa barabara wamesema Derek must go.
Derek must go.
Nashukuru
sana. Na it was good. I enjoyed having you today at Mamlaka Breakfast. Na kwa kila ambacho unakifanya pia ninashukuru kwa kuhakikisha kwamba unaangazia usalama wangu pia. Na pia wa usalama wa George, usalama wa Katilina, nafikiri nayo pia ni wakati pia nasi pia tukuangalie pia na uko vipi. Sio kwenda tu kuhatarisha maisha yako in the name of trying to protect us. Lazima tuweze kujiangalia sisi sote.
It's an honor working with you guys. It's an honor having very good viewers. Ninawapenda na kuaga tu nikiwaona huko hivyo nyuma. And I love you. My call today is that let's maintain it at 60. To all Kenyans, to all law enforcers, to all protesters, to the Gen Z, Gen Alphas, especially now mpaka tuko after. But my call is let's maintain it at 60. 60 is a big enough number. 60 is not worth it. It was not called for. But we really can maintain it. Let's be peaceful. Let's be unarmed. And let us uphold the rights and the spirit of the Constitution.
Thank you. Okay, let's take a very short commercial break. When I come back, tutakuwa na wageni wetu Mr. Steven Kihara and Miss Muna Mwinyi, who are human rights defenders from Nakuru Human Rights Defenders Network. Usiondoke.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniuslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and Sign Language and Interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence.
Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Are you passionate about media, communication, or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text, or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899. To every person living with disability in Subukia, this is your moment. A day created just for you. A day of healing, dignity, and love. The Better You Foundation warmly invites you to a free medical camp for people with disabilities happening on Friday, 4th July 2025 at Wesenge's Ward from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and receive the care you deserve, professionally delivered, absolutely free. Available services include blood pressure and diabetes screening, prostate, cervical and breast cancer screening, dental care, nutrition and wellness advice, consultations and treatment are on site. No registration, no fees. Just show up and let us serve you with compassion. Be inspired by our special guests, Bishop Ben Nganga and Reverend Patriciah Benson, as they speak hope and life into your heart. For more information or to support this mission, send your contribution to 0704 375565. Every gift helps us touch more lives. Remember, it's Clinic Day for people living with disabilities. Tell a friend, bring your neighbor. Let's stand together as a community that cares. The Better You Foundation, unveiling a better you.
Silence. Naam, hujambo mtazamaji, karibu tena katika awamu yetu ya pili, na iwapo ndio unafungulia runinga, this is Mamlaka Breakfast. Kipindi ambacho hukujia kila siku ya wiki kuanzia Jumatatu hadi siku ya Ijumaa. Today being on Wednesday, we are going to have a reflection on what happened last year. Last year's demonstration, Gen Z demonstration against what they believed to be a punitive finance bill. Na tuko na wageni wetu katika studio zetu. From Nakuru Human Rights Defenders, we have Defenders Network, we have Mr. Stephen Kihara and Miss Muna Mwenye. Tuko nao katika awamu hii yetu ya pili, na pia vile vile nikueleze kwamba iwapo una swali ambalo ungependa kuweza kuuliza, unaweza kutumia mitandao zetu za kijamii on Facebook Mamlaka Television, ama pia ukatumia nambari zetu za simu 0721 899-899. Unaweza kutumia ujumbe tu na utueleze ni yapi ambayo unahisi ya kwamba yaweze kufanywa. Na pia kando na hilo, pia tukiendelea na kipindi, pia nitakuwa nawaeleza mengi zaidi kupitia kanda yetu ya Better Foundation, ambayo ni mkutano ambao utakuwa unafanyika pale pale Subukia Maseno Shopping Center. Ni yale ambayo nitakuwa nawaeleza tukiendelea na kipindi chetu. Kwa sasa basi ningependa tuweze kusikiza kutoka kwa wageni wetu. We have Mr. Stephen Kiharia from the other side, then we have Miss Muna Mwenye. Good morning, Miss Muna.
Good morning to you too.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
You're looking good.
Thank you. You're also looking good.
Thank you. Yeah. Ninashukuru sana. How does it feel? How is it feeling today? You woke up this morning hadi kufika katika studio zetu za Mamlaka.
I feel first I must appreciate that I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm very alert.
Yeah.
I feel more energetic. Very eager to see how the day is going to be and how it's going to end.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Then we have Mr. Stephen Kihara. Yeah, from the Human Rights Defenders Network Nakuru, right? Yeah. How is your morning?
Very well.
Yeah.
So, my morning is quite well. Just like my colleague here, Mona, has said. Woke up well and see. Hoping that the day will go well and that we will not experience much loss of lives as well as destruction of properties in today's commemoration. So I'm good as per now.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well,
as I said, you from Nakuru Human Rights Defenders Network. Can you tell us something about what you do? Yeah. So
very well. So I will first maybe start by introducing myself. I'm Stephen Kihara. From Nakuru Human Rights Defenders Network in Nakuru County.
Yes.
So what I do, or what we do mostly, is basically generally to advocate for the human rights. We ensure that all human rights are being the rights of the human beings are being protected, guided, considering that we have the duty bearers in place and also the right holders. So generally, is to ensure that we don't have any violation of human rights within the County. That is basically in general what we do. So we do monitor, we do create awareness to the public, to the masses, on their rights in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya that has guaranteed us all the powers, all the freedom, and also we make them aware on the limitation. Basically, that is basically their roles, their duties, their responsibilities in accordance with the rights that have been given by the Constitution of Kenya.
Okay, thank you. To you, Miss Mona. When we talk about, I have heard Mr. Steve talking about advocating for those people who feel like, or rather addressing issues to make sure that our rights are not violated. Right now, as we are talking right now, we have the planned demonstrations that are happening. But as we reflect back from what happened last year, 2024, during the finance bill that was rejected by the government, or rather by the people, and later on withdrawn by the government, what can we learn from the previous demonstrations?
First and foremost, today's we are celebrating life of our 60 young people who died while fighting for their rights, while advocating for the finance bill, and when they were eagerly out there saying no to things that they're going to oppress them. So today is just, we are celebrating the 1 year anniversary for the young people. So to me, I believe the young people are out there. They just want to have a peaceful walk and do a candle lighting to honor and to celebrate the young people that died.
And from the events that happened, because you're talking about violation of human rights, at what point do we feel like, or rather I can feel that my right has been violated?
Your rights might be violated where, what do you call it?
Where my rights
ends,
like I feel
where
like
your rights starts. So it depends. With situations, like for example, we'll say the constitutions give us the rights to have peaceful demonstrations. We are guided by the constitution. So when we are out there, like I can give an example for Nakuru. Nakuru people were very peaceful. And we witnessed the very last time where police were shooting people from behind. That is now when they were violating our rights. They were shooting us, and we are very peaceful in Nakuru. We were just walking peacefully from our obvious starting point, which is railways. And then when we were walking, they started shooting from behind.
And Mr. Stephen, Yeah, when you talk about the Constitution giving us the right to demonstrate, to picket peacefully, and to make sure that any person who is going out there to demonstrate, he or she must not carry any weapon. And on the other hand, you find out that things start just normal, but it reaches a time like tunaweza sema kitu saa 8 hapo, saa 9, ama labda kama ni mapema zaidi unapata kitu saa 6 hapo, hali inabadilika. What do you think pushes the changes of those events?
Yeah, very well. Yeah. So thank you very much, Derek, for actually opening that Pandora box. For me, just like Muna said, our Constitution of Kenya is very clear.
Yeah.
And very specifically, if I'll talk about Article 37 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, has guaranteed that each and every citizen have a right to a peaceful
demonstration.
And an armed. Picketing, just like you've mentioned. We have picketing, we have demonstration, assembly, and also we have to submit petitions. So what is happening? Actually, it's we have observed that we have violation of this right under Article 37, and we have observed even the other day we've seen guns have infiltrated, have infiltrated a peaceful demonstration whereby people have come out to air out their issue, their opinions, so that the duty bearers may understand them well. So we find that a lot of human rights violation are being observed, whereby, and also we don't align ourselves on the citizens, but also we defend the rights of the police, the duty bearers specifically. So when we see such occurrence of the violation, that's where now we chip in very quickly. So what we do, just like I mentioned earlier on, that we monitor the entire process. So whenever we have that occurrence, that's why we say, and we actually create more awareness to our citizens that whenever they are coming out, they should know the do's and the don'ts while they were demonstrating. So like today, we have tried our best. That's what we can say as Human Rights Defenders Network. We have created that awareness to the community members, the people who are willingly to come out to express their interest, that this is what you should do, and this is what you should not do during demonstration. And also, we have also to advocate for the rights of the duty bearers, the police officers. So you don't have to intimidate police officers. They are there to guide you, they are there to guide our properties. So generally, we are ensuring that both the duty bearers and the right holders' rights, in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya, are being protected. Yes.
And let me emphasize on duty bearers. We are not segregating human beings. We are all human beings. For as long as you are a police officer, you are a civilian, we are all human beings. Once a police officer removes akitoa tu ile uniform, sana kwa binadamu, na anakuwa ni baba ya mtu, ni mjomba ya mtu, ni mtoto wa mtu. So to us, we look beyond the uniform. For us, we look, is this person a human being? As much as people out there feel like we as human rights defenders, we don't defend the police, but more often is that we don't get the correct information for us to be able to come out clearly and defend. But for those who get information about them and they've been violated while trying to protect and protect the properties of other people from the goons, we often speak out about the police officers that are doing rightfully their job. And those who are not doing their job rightfully, we condemn them, because we are there to ensure that mambo inafanyika na haki na usawa.
And labda kuuliza tu, kwa sababu pia unapata kwamba kuna mtu angependa kuweza kufahamu, with all those risks ambazo zinapatikana pale, kwa mfano mnatokea wakati ambapo maafisa usalama wanatoa ama wanarusha vitoza machozi, then to some point unapata kwamba for that person who comes out and speak bold, unapata kwamba mara nyingi kuna wale ambao wanasema kwamba huenda basi akashinikizwa na uongozi wa serikali, ama unapata kwamba atakuwa anahatarisha maisha yake. What drives you to be on the forefront of making sure that you are advocating, rather you are speaking out the evils, rather those people who are responsible, rather who engage themselves in violating other people's right?
The work of a HRD is a call. It's a call that if you see any violation, you'll definitely speak out. If you have a call that God has given you, hata ukiona mtu akidhulumiwa mali uta feel like usipoongea kuna ile kitu roho yako haiko sawa until you speak out. That is when your heart now ina feel at ease. So for us it's more of a call that we've been given by God. That is what I can tell people. It's not something that atintamka tu na nitoke niende, but if I feel mimi naambia ikikuguza sema, lakini kama haijakuguza feel free to relax at home and chill but if you feel imekuguza, please wake up and go out to that street and say no and no.
Just to emphasize Derek, if you'll allow me to what Muna said, you know, give a very brief and good example. Like for me, in my case, I'm a professional social worker, but I add something in line to that. I'm a professional and a passionate social worker. What does that mean? That means that I love what I do. Apart from me being a professional, I've gone through the curriculum and all sorts. I love what I do. And that means that whenever it comes to me providing a solution or carrying out my views, I should be bold enough, you know, I should be at the forefront. Just like the same we see even the police officers, they have their commanders. They must be in the front line to guide the rest and to give commands. We go this way, we go this way. So that's how we have such human rights defenders boldly enough to guide and to give direction to the rest of the demonstrators who are peacefully demonstrating. We must mark that word, peacefully demonstrating and unarmed. So when you see a person leading the demonstration, that means that that person is knowing what he's doing, he or she is doing, and he or she is just giving direction to the entire team. So when we are saying because we have observed a lot of cases whereby these people who are in the forefront leading the demonstration are the ones who are being monitored and you know wanakuwa focused sana. So that is what we want to condemn. It's not just that wao ni wako against the what the government is doing or whatever is being done. They are only leading, you know, because they love what they are doing. They have that passion. And to some point I would like to know, has there been any confusion like the other time we were talking about these young men who are coming out on the street telling us they are leaderless, they are partyless, what they stand, they believe in justice, they believe in accountability, they want to see that transparency from the government or rather from other institutions that is governing us. But you feel like we have people who feel like when we talk about human rights defenders, they are part of those young men who are out there demonstrating. Can you correct that narrative that human rights defenders are not part of the demonstrators? Or ama kama nyinyi bado mko pale pia mnajaribu kuungana na zile issues that they are trying to raise? Can that be true ama kuko vipi? Do we have any difference from those people who are coming out to demonstrate, and on the other hand we have those we call human rights defenders? I will repeat myself this one, Derek, that most of our duties and obligation as human rights is just to monitor. First is to monitor, to make observation of what the entire process is going on, and also to document. In any case, kuweza kuwa na any occurrence of any violation, be it from the right holder, be it from the duty bearers. So our main mandate is just to monitor the entire process. It doesn't necessarily mean or automatically mean we are following the masses, you know. But for our case, is just to monitor, and most of the time you find out that we are somehow apart from the demonstration, only to monitor the procession, to ensure that the rule of law is being guided, to ensure that we have good governance. A good governance is well also articulated in the Article 1. The power belongs to the people. So we ensure, in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya, we ensure that these people, these citizens, these Wajikuda, are following the rule of law, and also the duty bearers, the police specifically, are also following the rule of law. They have their mandate during demonstration to guide the lives, to protect the property, so that we can have that peaceful marching, that peaceful, like today, commemoration, remembrance of the people, the Gen Zs, at least 60 persons who lost their lives during the last year protest of 2024 financing. So our main mandate is not just that we are following what the crowd is saying, or rather also we are following what the maybe the police officers are doing. But for us, it's just to be at the equilibrium to ensure that this side does not violate law, and the other side also, the duty bearers, does not violate the law. And,
but when you're talking about the Gen Z, why they say they are leaderless and they don't want to be anyone to lead them, it is because they are tired. They are tired of the leaders giving them empty promises. They are tired of leaders using them, and that is why they don't want these leaders to lead them. And as you can see, if we had a very good will from our political leaders by right now. The 60 young people who died during the last year protest, by now, maybe not all, but a portion of them could have gotten justice. But how many people have gotten justice up to now? And when we turn the shifts on these other cases, when the duty bearers get to be heated by the public domain, how long did it took for people to be arrested for the incident that happened in Nakuru? It took a night. And that is the question. You see, but what happened when it is a right holder being violated? It takes centuries. It is because we don't have the goodwill of our political leaders, and that is why the Gen Z are tired, and it is because they're well empowered. And they're empowered, they're informed, they understand the constitution, and that is why they feel like they don't want to be guided or to be led by people who cannot be able to speak out for them. And that is the question, because from the previous demonstrations, can we say this is what we achieved as a nation? Is there something that we can say from the previous demonstration that we had? We can say this now, one thing that we are proud of from that previous demonstration, we can say we are happy because this happened, we changed our regime, the way they work, the way they address issues. Can we have something that we can say this is what we achieved? What I can say that I'm proud that we have achieved is that our leaders are very much alert. They know that young people now will not be intimidated by their things, and they know that the young people are very well informed and empowered. So whatever they want to do, they are doing it very na ile wanachunga sana. And if I quote this year's finance bill, there was a clause that it was very controversial, and people shared their views, and luckily enough the clause was removed. It was removed, which if it had passed, a lot of people would have suffered with issues of KRA. But they listened to us and ikatolewa, sindio? So this means that right now wanajua vijana wakisema no, it's a no. And that is why kuna hiyo kafia that they really fear the Gen Zs, because wanajua wale watu wakiamua ni kusonga ni kusonga. But it is until when now they seek to understand the young people, that is when now they're going to work closely with the young people. But wakikuwa kisema tu vijana wamiliki hasemeki, they will never get to understand the young people. But if they seek to understand them, what do they really want? That is when they are going to work closely with the young people. But for me, I think change is good for them. And allow me to add something in line to that question. Also I could say, according to my opinion, is that what I'm proud of, having considered in the last years the agency process against the financial 2024, what I can say is that it has contributed to the awakening of the people's eyes. It has opened our eyes to see that yes, we have this freedom, we have this like freedom of expression in accordance to Article 33 of our Constitution of Kenya, that we have that right. It has reminded us, and me particularly, that we don't have to be feared. We don't have to be, even if we are all leaderless, even if maybe you are termed as you are going against this government, you have that right. Of expressing yourself peacefully. Given that right in the Constitution. So it has awakened us. For me, I can say that it is worth it. But we still have a long way to go. Now, for the young men who are out there today, they are planning to march to work, trying to address their issues. Then I will try to do a comparison with the last year's demonstration. These young men, we never heard of them
they were just busy with their phones, doing their job. Then when things changed, they heard from their leaders, or rather from their parents, who are complaining about the style of leadership. They trying to implement some policies that they feel they are more punitive. That's when we saw this young generation coming out. We never heard of them. Hatukuwahi kuona wakijitokeza kuzungumzia masuala na siasa. Wao walikuwa kwenye mtandao wakiendelea kujifanyia shughuli zao za kila siku. Then the events or other things have changed. The young men are out there. What has changed so fast?
Like I said, young people right now are well informed and empowered. They have right information they've been well, I can say civic education has really done a good job. And right now, watu wengi before watoke kwa search, wengi sahi wana seek to look for information before watoke. Like if I can quote last year, kila mtu alikuwa nje with specific issues as na attach. Mwingine ni tax, kuna mwenye alikuwa ni mambo ya pampers, kuna mwingine ni corruption. Everyone had an issue out there going out, because ndio kwa maana nilikuwa nasema ikikuguza utatokea na utasema, si ndio? So young people are, right now very much empowered, informed, and that's why yetu kiangalia kwa social media platforms, they are really talking about these issues with no fear. Na wanazishare. Ukiingia Twitter utapata, ukiingia Facebook utapata, ukiingia ndani ya TikTok utakuta people are talking. So it is all over. Young people are now using all spaces to ensure that they share and air out their views.
Thank you. And also we have those people, when we hear about demonstration, or rather they hear there will be demonstrations, what comes in their mind that there will be destruction of property, people are going to lose their lives. Can we say from a demonstration we can achieve something good?
Yeah, we can achieve something good. Because first we've seen when people comes together and air out their issues, their grievances, unicably, in as a team, we can have something. Like I said when I was quoting the article 37 of the Constitution, the right to submit petitions. So this is whereby if after you have exhausted all the channels, of airing out your opinions, or airing out the issues that are on the ground, this is like a last chance for you to air out your issues. And if it is in accordance with the Constitution, that means it must bear fruits. But now we have this, like I said, infiltration of goals. We have, and that's why I think it brings this tension, this panic. Tomorrow is demonstration. People wamejipanga kuandamana. Tutakuwa na watu wanakufa, tutakuwa na properties zinaharibiwa. That's why if you walk around here, you'll find that most business premises are closed. Because of that tension. But that is not what should be expected from demonstration. Demonstration should be peaceful, should bear fruits. The state must hear the voices of its citizens. So it must bear fruits. And if we continue advocating, like Maimuna here has said, that we create more awareness, people are now well informed. And I love this generation because I also belong on the generation Z. From 2000 up to date. These people are well informed. Civic education has greatly impacted them. They've known their rights. And that's why you've seen they have come out since last year going forward. So what the state should be ready and the nation should be ready with is that there will be continuance of people coming out, airing out their issues. If they see that this is the only channel we can inject, we can ensure that our opinions have been heard. So demonstration should bear fruits.
And just to add, right now our duty bearers and our leaders are more worried about Gen Z. We have Gen Alpha. They're coming out very clearly, and what they speak, what they alter, it is what is going to put them into account come 2027. Because right now young people are eagerly watching, listening, and they want to hear what the leaders are saying.
What they're saying,
whatever the leaders are talking out there, they are keenly watching, they're keenly listening each and every now and then. Even our children now are very much interested in watching TV, and like us, we never used to watch news. Right now the children are very eager to watch news because they want to know what is happening. And as they watch it, wana grasp now, wana synchronize kwa mindset. So come 2027, they're going to make a very different informed decision. Because most of them wanasema sahi hawana viongozi. It is because the people who are there, hata ukiwasikiza vitu ambazo kwamba wanasema, it is not good. It is not even guiding. It is misleading the young people.
Thank you. Okay, we are going to take a very short commercial break. Tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunaangazia masuala mengi zaidi. Usiondoke.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Are you ready to take the next big step in your career? Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality is a private, TVET accredited institution offering hands-on training from artisan level to advanced diploma. Our intakes run from January to November. We offer a wide range of programs including catering, food and beverage production, housekeeping, tour guiding and travel operations, tourism management, and guidance and counseling. Advance your career with courses in sales and marketing, human resource management, supply chain management, community development, social work, business management, secretarial studies, accounting, ICT, CPA and CPSPK. Tap into your creativity and technical skills through fashion and design, hairdressing and beauty therapy, plumbing, electrical and automotive engineering. We also provide impactful short courses in customer care, front office operations, public relations, event management, and additional training in guidance and counseling. Enhance your global reach with our language classes in German, French, English, Swahili, and Sign Language and Interpretation. Our programs are examined by recognized bodies including NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. We offer flexible learning options, full-time, part-time, and online classes. Comfortable and affordable accommodation is available for students from outside Nakuru. Visit us today at 2nd and 4th floors of Equator House, Nakuru. Call us on 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email us info@nakurucollege.ac.ke or apply online at www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining culture of professional excellence.
Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station, on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Are you passionate about media, communication, or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text, or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Silence. Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Kimekuwa kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko na tumeweza kurejea tena. Asanteni sana kwa wale ambao wanaendelea kuwasiliana nami kupitia mitandao zetu za kijamii. And I see we have Betty Maina, mamake Bianca pia na anasema yuko ndani. Na bila shaka tutakuwa najaribu kufuatilia tuweze kujua haso je hali iko vipi katika maeneo tofauti katika miji, na tujue haso hali iko vipi nami nitakuwa ninawaeleza. Thank you so much Betty Maina, mamake Bianca, for your message. Anasema tuned in. Anasema good morning team Wednesday. We also have our brother Peter Ayemba, Junior Peter Ayemba pia anasema yuko ndani. And we also have Gracious Gracie, wote wanasema wako ndani. Tuendelee kuwasiliana pale mtandaoni, na bila shaka hapo ndio unafungulia runinga ama you have just tuned in. Today we are having a look at what happened and looking forward tuweze kuona mambo yatakuwa vipi, having a look or rather checking or rather reflecting on the previous demonstration, a Gen Z demonstration, ambapo tuweza kuona vijana wengi waliweza kujitokeza mwaka jana, and today we are marking 1 year after that event that happened, na tukaweza kupoteza vijana 60 katika maandamano, na hadi sasa wanaendelea kushinikiza kwamba haki iweze kupatikana. Pia kuna wale ambao ni majeruhi wa maandamano ambao waliweza kufanyika mwaka jana, na hadi sasa pia na wao wanaendelea kushinikiza kwamba haki iweze kutendeka kwao, kwa familia na pia kwa wapendwa ambao waliweza kupoteza wapendwa wao. We have Mr. Stephen Kihara, who is from the Human Rights Defenders, that is Nakuru Network. We also have Ms. Muna Mwinyi from Nakuru Human Rights Defenders Network. Tunazungumzia tuweze kujua haswa mambo yako vipi. Now, as we have a look at what is happening right now, we have seen pictures moving around on social media, katika mitandao za Facebook, pale TikTok na pia on X. Pictures zimeweza kusambaa. And then we are asking ourselves, are we going to have a peaceful demonstration? Like for example, tunapozungumza unapata kwamba kuna picha ambazo nimeweza kuzitizama, na hivi karibuni pia mwelekezi wetu atakuwa anaingia pale nyanjani kuweza kutueleza je, hali iko vipi. But kuna picha ambazo tumeweza kutazama sisi sote.
Ndio.
Vifaa ambavyo tunaona ama bidhaa ambazo zinakabidhiwa those we call goods. Unapata kwamba afisa usalama picha ambayo inapigwa pale, unapata kwamba pia though hawaja tuonyesha sura yake, lakini unapata kwamba rungu ambazo zinasambaza pale mtandaoni na matukio ambayo tumekuwa tukiyashuhudia hivi karibuni, tumeweza kuona haswa katika kaunti ya Nairobi. Gonza wamejihami na rungu na wanatitiza wale ambao wanaandamana kwa njia ya amani. Who is holding or rather who is pulling us from behind when you talk about having a peaceful demonstration? And on the other hand, we see Gonza on the road with the rungus, na pia huko Nakuru tukaona wengine wakajitokeza na panga pia. Who is holding us from behind?
Like I said before, our leaders, our leaders are pulling us behind. Like the young people walikuwa wamesha declare we want a peaceful maandamano.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu we are just out here to celebrate the first year anniversary of our heroes who died 2024.
Last year 2024.
It is really bad. I saw the pictures and I'm like, they don't see us. For me, they don't see us as human beings.
Yeah.
They see us more of not as human, because kwa nini we invest kununua jembe mpya? Nini mtia jembe mpya? Sita wange invest kutunulia maji ya kuandamana pamoja. But to say at least they are supporting us because we are exercising our constitution rights, which sisi wote tulichagua hii constitution 2010. Na tukasema hii constitution at least it has a human perspective. Inatulinda sisi kama binadamu. Na inasema the power belongs to the
people.
Lakini powers belong to the people. You want to snatch our rights that the constitution inatupatia kama wananchi. So to us ni both our leaders at the security level na pia our political leaders wanaturudisha nyuma sana. Because kama wamekuwa wakiona ikisemekana all over, it's a national thing.
Very true.
Na watu wamesema that they want a peaceful demonstration so that by the end of the demonstration tukue na candle lighting na we have a word for ourselves so that people can be able to talk. Still 1 year later, people are still in pain because of how we lost our people. The parents are still in pain because of how they lost their children. And I'll still quote for Nakuru. If you could see, we had a conversation with the parents, they're still in pain. Others cannot even be able to express themselves. As leaders, they could be focusing more on how to offer psychosocial support to the families. We don't need their money. We need the psychosocial support from the government. As unajua, at times vile unataka kulead ndio vile wataamua pia wanataka kusonga na wewe. So it is upon them to decide whether they want us to work peacefully like ama wanataka tufanye. But to us, we really need a peaceful walk. So kubeba kununua hizo marungu, it's a form of intimidation to us. What are they trying to showcase? Like today ukiangalia pictures za parliament wamefanya nini? Wameka reza. Na tulisikia hawaogopi, but in real sense, what is the essence of putting rezas? They could have a dialogue with the young people.
To you, Mr. Stephen, I have a question because recently you have had statements coming from our leaders. And to some point when you listen keenly, utapata kwamba hayo mazungumzo huenda basi yakachochea vita. Do you feel like our leaders are also the one who are pulling us from behind?
So what I can say in that question and what you've already shared and also what we have observed through our social media platforms that we have these allegations that there are certain politicians, there are certain leaders who were elected by the people are going out there gathering goons, arming them with this miti za jembe, and wengine hata tujui ni nini zingine wamebeba. What we observed like the other day in Nairobi CBD, like a person like merely walking, akukuata kwa maandamano mtu ni rika ya baba yako, but ile vita alipatana nayo hapo hadi akarangiwa trouser. That is something that it's unacceptable. So a person who is allowed with our constitution, the rule of law that we are following, to carry something, to protect, not only not to kill, but just to protect the lives of the demonstrators and the police officers. And one thing that even the court ruled the other day is that a police officer must be visible. We must see this is a police officer. We must also see the false number of this police officer. That is in accordance to the ruling that was given. And also on the vehicles of our police officers must be also visible. If it is GKB, if it is, those numbers must be visible. So someone intruding, a common mwananchi, a common citizen, and this is a clarion call to anyone who is or having that or has been sent by any politician, because we've seen those allegations that we have these politicians across the country. They have been assigned to do so. So we hope this is our call and our hope that these politicians may be brought before court to justice, so that they will explain to us why they are doing that. Because that is something illegal. You can't give an individual rungu aende achape mwenzake who is just like today. We are just commemorating, we are just remembering our fallen heroes and heroines who are fighting for our rights a year earlier. So that is something we must condemn. We must look at it in a very broader perspective and ensure that we don't have such individuals today infiltrate the peaceful and unarmed commemoration.
Yes. And just to add, before you go to your next question, just to add, the same way the DCIs and the National Police Service wakisikia mtu fulani maybe ndo ana contribute to maandamano, anakuwa summoned ama funding, anakuwa summoned to be interrogated. It is the same way we want them to put these leaders into account. Already wanajua kuna information that the leaders ambao kwamba wamehire goons kukuja kwa street who make sure that we don't have a peaceful protest. They could have called these leaders and interrogate them and to put them into account in case anything happens, because their names have been mentioned all over hata kwa social media. So it is very bad that we have a system that does not support even wananchi, rather than looking into what our poor leaders are doing, because our leaders are not good. They are very poor in leadership. So if they were good leaders, they could not be doing what they are doing currently. So I think they need to put them into account and to ensure that they question them and they caution them on what is going to happen today.
You have talked about we are having leaders who are poor in leadership skills. And that was the question I was about to ask, because right now you are still talking about seeking justice. The young men that we lost during their last year's demonstration, to now, their families, when you hear, when they speak, you will find out that they are still seeking justice. Up to now, we have not heard of police officers who shot them. Labda wako pale kwa gereza wanatumikia kifungo. Why is it happening like that?
We've not had them being taken to court. What I can quote, maybe I will say what I overheard that IPO wanasema there's no good collaboration between them and the National Police Service, whereby hawapatiani hiyo liwe ya kufanya investigation. But I think they can move beyond that, because when wakiwa on duty kama hawezi pata that specific person, si kuna ule mwenye anakuwa in charge time ya maandamano, kwa nini wasipute mtu in charge mwenye alikuwa in charge answerable? Kwa sababu kama makosa ikifanyika kwa station anakuwa question, it is the OCS, ndio? Na kama ni the county level anakuwa question, it is the county commander, ndio? So at this point wale askari wenye walikuwa in charge, kwa sababu wanakuwa wame designate wenye wako in charge in different areas, hawa ndio wangekuwa wame bring you on board as they look into who really shot the, for Nakuru. I'll start with Nakuru, the 4 people in Nakuru who died, because in Nakuru we lost 4 people. The rest are from different counties and the largest number is in Nairobi. So if wange put these people into account, at least hata wananchi tungekuwa na trust, but for at this particular time we don't have trust in our justice system. Na justice system inaanzia wapi? Right there from the police station. Right there in the at the DCI's department. That is where our justice starts. Going up now to the judiciary. Lakini kama hapa chini hatujapata kitu chochote, tunataka kuna mtu tumesikia mtu alishikwa for questioning, ama waliita wakauliza who shot this particular person, hatujaona any progress. That means that we still have reluctant in terms of giving our citizen justice in Kenya.
And before you add something on what Ms. Muna has just said about those who are in power, when you look back to what happened during the last year's demonstration, we lost 60 young men and women. Those people wangekuwepo sasa hivi wangeendelea na masomo yao, siku ya kesho wangekuwa viongozi, na unapata kwamba ndoto yao iliweza kuzimwa mara moja. Now the question is, we are still talking about seeking justice. Do the system have a listening ear? Hiyo ni swali ambalo ninauliza, kwa sababu we cannot we woke up today, we talk about seeking justice, tomorrow we talk about seeking justice, but at the same time those who are in power, they are not showing any concern. Do they have a listening ear, Mr. Kihara?
So thank you very much, David. That's a very good question to ask, and also to elaborate, because I think that is the main agenda as to why even we have this collaboration of students. First, allow me just to air out my condolences and feel so sorry to those family members, those relatives whom their kids lost their lives, and also whom their properties were destroyed in last year's Gen Z protest against finance bill. So I'm feeling very sorry, and I think, Derek, before I answer your question, there is nothing much bitter, much sadder than a parent burying his own son or daughter. That is something that should be unacceptable in our constitution of Kenya, even in accordance to humanity. Even if we leave aside this even rule of law, everything, that is something inhuman. You can't go just there. It might be your son, it might be your relative. You don't know tomorrow. It might be you, it might be someone else. So that is something that we need to condemn a lot. And then coming to access now to justice, and thinking if our leaders, if the state hear the voices of the Gen Zs. First, let me remind my fellow citizens that access to justice or right to justice is not a privilege. I mean, rather, it is not like you've done me what do we call
favor.
A favor. It's not a favor. It is articulated very well. Our constitution also guarantees right to justice. Very articulated under Article 48.
And are we doing it the right way? Are we doing it in the process of seeking justice? Actually, are we doing it in the right way?
For a marginalized and vulnerable person to access justice in Kenya right now, just like Muna has said, it is very difficult. It is very difficult, and uta walk along, uta walk sana, and it is like wanataka you keep on kwenda hapo ndo uchoke, now you give up with the incident. You see, but wangekuwa naangalia ule mtu na pale ametoka, si lazima mtu akwe na pesa na apate justice.
Very true.
It's si lazima. Na si lazima nikuwe najua so and so ndo nipate justice. But it will be nice if upatie mtu services as per what your role stipulates.
I think it goes in line. Before you continue, allow me just to add on something for you to expound on it, because in the process of seeking justice now, ukisema kwamba kumjua mtu ndio uweze kupata haki, then when you go through the social media posts from the young men and women, seems that they have now given up. They know what is going to happen today. Those are posts ambazo wanasema kwamba when I die in the protest, please tell my mom this and this and this.
Others going
what does it show?
By even saying that give my parents the 2 million. You know, people wamechoka, like, because they know if I die, no justice, my parents or my relatives will get.
And it's our prayer that that's not going to happen.
And it is more like I'm going to die, and the only thing that the government can do best is just give me 2 million.
2 million
That will not bring me back to life. That will not give, haitarudisha uhai yangu. But what if we ensure that this person gets justice? And if I can quote the young lady ambaye kwamba video yake ina trend, that girl is really traumatized. And she's still in pain. Like I said, it is 1 year down the line, but people are still in pain because of what happened. People came out to talk and to say things that they feel that were infringing their rights, or things that are going to oppress them. In fact, ukini overcharge kwa tax na mimi mwenyewe hata sina kazi, una expect nafanya nini? Si hiyo ni ku-increase watu kwenda kuiba. Wanatu oppress tuende tuibe, wanatu oppress tuanze kuwa tufanye vitu zenye hazifai kufanyika. So to me, I think if the government has ears, and if they really watched and listened keenly to what that specific lady was saying, I think they need to ask themselves, why did this lady say such kind of information? And even with the social media platforms, they need to critically check and ask themselves, why are people talking with this na hiyo anger yote, sindio? They need to evaluate and ask themselves tough questions. It's a high time that our government watoke from their comfort zone, no wafanye things out of their comfort zone, and the right things to be done.
And to you, Mr. Kihara, why do you think a young man can just decide and write that kind of a post to his or her own social media platform?
First, let me say this first. Justice delayed is justice denied. This is where all of this anger that you see with our Gen Zs, our people who are coming out today, it's only because of this justice. Justice has been delayed. The other day we were observing, tulikuwa tunaona kwa news, that we still have people whom their kids have died, but no compensation, no justice to them. It is just delayed. This is where all of this anger is coming out from. When you see, maybe your family members died, your properties were destroyed, and no justice was taken to these people. That's where now you find that, and that's why I say the state shall be able to understand this generation, what they are feeling, why they are saying this and this. Not just, that is not the root cause. We are just dealing with the effects. And that's where now we draw the line. But when we dig deeper to determine what is the main root cause making these young youths to say or to post even their eulogies on social media platforms. It is not just because most of them, what I can say, majority of them is not because of they want that fame or
they want to get views.
It is because of that root cause that I have talked about. Justice. Do we have justice to the person who doesn't have voice, who doesn't know anyone in the judicial system, who doesn't have money, who doesn't have any resources to follow up with the case? So I think that is the main root cause that the state and the nation need to address. Access to justice. If they give justice to these individuals, I'm sure And this is my clarion call even to the state.
Okay, thank you. I see kuna wale wenzetu ambao tayari wamefika pale nyanjani and kidogo tu tukiendelea na kipindi chetu kwa sababu naona tumeweza kusalia na muda mchache, lakini wakati ambapo tutakuwa tunaondoka tutakuwa tunajaribu kuhakikisha kwamba tunafuatilia kila kitu ambacho kinaendelea pale barabarani, tuweze kujua haswa hali ya usalama iko vipi, waandamanaji je wamelindwa na maafisa wa usalama ama hali iko vipi. Naona video inajaribu ama inaandaliwa pale katika sehemu ya pili, na tukinafasika basi tutajaribu kuiangazia pale. Hivi sasa naelezwa kwamba kidogo bado kuna matatizo pale, lakini itakuwa inarekebishwa. But kidogo wakijaribu kurekebisha hiyo kanda vile tunazama, lakini tumeweza kuona vijana wanaanza kujitokeza wakijaribu kusafisha barabarani. What will you talk about now today's event? Mnatarajia mambo yawe vipi? To you, Miss Muna.
Today we are praying that the young people are going to have a peaceful demonstration.
Yes.
And also we are praying that our security officers are going to be very peaceful.
Yeah.
And they are going to offer us security as stipulated by the Constitution.
Yeah.
And we are also praying that our political leaders will not interfere with the peaceful demonstration.
Demonstrations,
But rather will request maybe they sit back at home and watch keenly and listen to what we as young people want to say and want to share with them. And like I said, when they listen, they critically think about what we are going to say and do things out of their comfort zone. And ensure that they give us haki yetu ambayo kwamba tunahitaji kama wananchi, and also to support wale ambao kwamba wazazi ambao kwamba walipoteza watoto wao wapate justice. Hapo nadhani tutakuwa na a very good leadership.
And Mr. Kihara, from the events that happened before, we can say we learned some lessons. Moving forward, what are we going to do?
Moving forward, I think what my advice will be to the nation, first to all Kenyans, is to inform them that silence is complicit. To the duty bearers, be aware that you are accountable for all of your actions, because what we observed the other day is that we have we observed, we monitored, and also we documented. Also with the help of BBC, we saw that coverage the other day, and also the media are covering everything that is happening. Going forward, a lesson learned is that right now, what I can tell you for free is that youths out there are well informed. They have gathered their mistakes, what they did when they were losing their lives, some of their friends were losing their lives. So right now, what they are doing and what will ensure is being done is that they should capture each and every session that it is going on, so that we can have that full package documentation. If the demonstration was peaceful, if there was any violation of any human rights, we'll be able to point out and to know this is where the right holders went wrong, this is where the duty bearers went wrong, and then we bring them to court. I think that is one of the most thing that we capture and learn during the previous events.
And now there's also one thing that I would like to know, because during the previous demonstrations we had that number that was being mentioned from those people who we lost, and from the human rights defenders they also had their statistics, and they confirmed that huenda basi kukawa idadi hiyo haikuwa hii. The events that are going to happen, those people who are coming out to speak, the activists, you as human rights defenders, of course we also have the LSK, the Law Society of Kenya, trying to advocate, just making sure that everything that is going to happen today, it's in accordance of the law, because the law provides that if there is going to be a protester who will be coming out, then he or she must be protected by the police. Na pia hakikisha kwamba hakuna mali ambayo itaweza kuharibika pale. For you as the human rights defenders, do you have anything that you are going to tell us that these are plans from here, rather moving forward, this is what you are going to do to ensure that justice is served, and those people who are going out to demonstrate, they have to be, or rather we can say they have to be very careful?
Yeah. Thank you, Derek. First, allow me to answer your first question. You're talking about the numbers.
The numbers,
At least 60 persons lost their lives. Mark that one. That is the correct figure. It was around even 64, because I think the other 4 were people who were not be able to be recognized. But that's the accurate number. At least 60 people, persons. And the majority of them are young members. They are Gen Zs who lost their lives, and around at least 600. Because this is the report that was given out by so many institutions, not just LSK, not just Amnesty, not just these institutions, KNCHR. These are statistics that were given by a lot of institutions who are ensuring that human rights are protected, are guided. So that figure, that number, it is true. And we also have the names. Even me and Mona here, we have the names of those individuals, each one by one, starting from Rex Masai, who is at number 1, topmost, up to 64. I told you that number is valid. And what we are doing as HRDs going forward is that we will continue. We will continue monitoring. We will continue advocating for human rights to be protected. And any occurrence of violation, we will observe. We will document and we will share it out to the responsible institutions to go ahead with even the investigation, and also will assist these innocent people, or rather the survivors or the victims of this violence, be it the family members, in accessing justice. And that's what we've been doing. We've been working with them through this course so that we can be with them. Mona mentioned something which is very important. We have mental health issues nowadays. Our family members, who is considering their mental health? These people are going through a lot, or even a lot is going through them. Because it is even why is government not providing even psychosocial support? To this mama, to this mzee, maybe lost his or her kin. So we'll continue fighting until we ensure that democracy is being implemented.
Okay, to you Miss Mona, tukimalizia sasa, kwa sababu naona tunapaswa kuweza kuelekea pande ile nyingine katika studio ya pili, tuweze kuona, tuangazie mambo moja kwa moja vile yalivyo. Labda tu wazo la mwisho, you have talked about your voices and any other concerns ambazo unaweza kusema.
Maybe me I can give a quote to our leaders. A good leader inspires people to have confidence in the leader. A great leader inspires people to have confidence in themselves. And a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This means a leader should not mislead, misguide people in leadership. They should show the people the best way on where to go. A leader should be someone who can influence change in a positive way, but not through force or coercion. So to my leaders, I think if you are listening, please just jeke kwenye kwa kakona, critically ask yourselves, what kind of a leader are you? Are you just there to make sure that your pockets are well heavy, or are you there to ensure that you give quality and good services to your people, that your bosses gave you that job, but you are failing us in terms of doing your job as per what you are required to do in terms of doing your job.
Allow me to speak this.
Thank you. As we wind up here.
On access to justice. I really love this sentence in our national anthem. May justice be our shield and defender. Kindly. Even if we forget all these things, our judicial system should ensure that our justice be our shield and defender.
Thank you. We have come to an end of this show, na bila shaka mtazamaji, hii leo basi kipindi hiki kitakuwa kinaishia hapo, lakini endelea kusalia nasi kwa sababu tutakuwa tunaelekea katika sehemu nyingine ya pili, tuweze kuangazia matukio jinsi yalivyo, na ni ombi letu kwamba idadi ambayo tuko nayo, you are talking about at least losing 60 young men and women, and it is our prayer that that number is going to remain that way, tusiweze kupoteza watu wengine. In the process of seeking justice, just make sure you are doing it the right way. That is in accordance with the constitution ambayo tuko nayo. Imeweza kutupa mwelekeo wa jinsi ya kuweza kufanya mambo. Mimi naondoka hadi siku ya kesho panapo majaliwa. Hapa tutakuwa napata tena, lakini kwa mazungumzo zaidi tazama runinga ya Mamlaka, na pia uweze kuwasiliana nazo kupitia mitandao zetu za kijamii, na pia kutumia nambari zetu za simu 0721899899. Nambari nyingine ya simu ni 0700899899. Kwa sasa nitakuwa na kuacha mikononi mwa George ambaye atakuwa anahakikisha kwamba tunafuatilia matukio kufuatia maandamano ya amani ambayo tunatarajia kuwa nayo. Na siku hii ya leo basi katika kaunti ya Nakuru, basi kulingana na barua ambayo iliweza kutumwa katika maafisa ama katika vituo vya polisi, ni kwamba maandamano yatakuwa yanaanza mwendo wa saa 4, na tunaona tayari imeshafika saa 4, na tayari tunaona vijana washaanza kujikusanya ili kuweza kuungana pamoja, na watakuwa wanatoka pale Kenya Railways wakielekea Nyayo pale Nyayo Gardens, na pia vile watakuwa wanatumia barabara ya Kenyatta Avenue. Nimekueleza tu, lakini tutakuwa najaribu kufuatilia kwa ukaribu tujue mambo yako vipi. Kwa heri.